Ohio is likely to be ground zero in a new legal challenge to the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on abortion.
The starting point is legislation up for introduction tomorrow in Columbus that's come to be called the Heartbeat Bill. 9 News reporter Tom McKee is live with details of the measure and reaction to it. Tom?
Well, Clyde, this bill would prohibit women from ending pregnancies as soon as there was a detectable fetal heartbeat, which supporters say could be as early as 18 days after conception. Right to Life supporters say this case could find its way to the U.S. Supreme Court to challenge Roe versus Wade. Leaders of Planned Parenthood say it's clearly unconstitutional and won't even get that far. The origins of the heartbeat bill come from Janet Folger Porter, president of Faith to Action and former Ohio Right to Life legislative director.
Once the heartbeat is detected, the baby is protected. Pretty simple. If you can hear that baby's heartbeat, then that child will be protected by law.
I have to say that it won't pass constitutional review. So it goes against the Roe v. Wade language.
That's the view of Becky Brenner, executive director of Planned Parenthood of Southwest Ohio. However, Paula Westwood of Right to Life of Greater Cincinnati says Republican gains in Columbus and Washington make this the right time to act.
The goal for a lot of the legislative strategies is to have something that would get through committee, would get out, and would be declared unconstitutional and make it up through the courts to the Supreme Court.
You know, these legislatures, they were hired for jobs and economic development, and that's where they need to be putting their attention.
We're going to force the court to look at the distinctive, definitive moment when the child's heart begins to beat.
Civil rights attorney Al Gerhardstein, who has defended abortion providers, says in his opinion the measure won't get very far.
This bill totally eliminates the notion of viability, and it pushes the ban way up into the first trimester, which is clearly unconstitutional.
Now, lobbying has already begun in Columbus, with supporters sending red-colored heart balloons to Governor Kasich and members of the General Assembly. And of course, Clyde, other states are taking a close look at what goes on in Ohio. Those states include Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, and perhaps others as we move forward.
Not surprisingly, Tom McKee reporting live downtown for us this evening.